Imagine a place where black excellence thrived, a community so prosperous it was called Black Wall Street. In the early 20th century, the Greenwood district of Tulsa, Oklahoma, stood as a beacon of black entrepreneurship, wealth, and pride. But in 1921, that dream was shattered in one of the worst acts of racial violence in American history. This is the story of Black Wall Street, its rise, destruction, and enduring legacy. Greenwood was born in 1906 when O.W. Gurley, a visionary black entrepreneur, purchased 40 acres of land in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He dreamed of building a self-reliant black community during a time when segregation defined everyday life. That dream came true. By the 1920s, the Greenwood district was thriving. More than 300 black-owned businesses lined its streets. Grocery stores, clothing shops, banks, barbershops, restaurants, doctor's offices, and even a hospital. There was the Dreamland Theater, where black families watched movies in style. Hotels welcomed black travelers who were barred from white-only establishments. Teachers, preachers, and lawyers all lived within the community they served. Money circulated up to 100 times before leaving Greenwood. This wasn't just a neighborhood. It was a symbol of black independence and economic power. But on May 31st, 1921, that symbol was attacked. A young black man named Dick Rowland was accused of assaulting a white elevator operator, Sarah Page. The accusation was never proven. In fact, Page later declined to press charges. But the damage had begun. White newspapers fueled racial outrage. A mob of white men gathered at the courthouse, demanding a lynching. Black men, many of them World War I veterans, went to protect Rowland. Tensions erupted. Shots were fired. Chaos began. By nightfall, the white mob invaded Greenwood. They looted businesses, set buildings on fire, and gunned down black residents. Some even dropped firebombs from private airplanes. The sky turned black with smoke. Entire blocks were reduced to ashes. More than 1,200 homes and buildings were destroyed. Over 8,000 people were left homeless. An estimated 75 to 300 people were killed, though the true number may never be known. And when the fires went out, the silence began. No one from the mob was arrested. No one was prosecuted. Insurance companies denied all claims filed by black residents, labeling the massacre a riot. Survivors were detained in internment camps. Many were forced to wear ID tags and had to get white sponsors to be released. The city offered no aid. The state did nothing. The federal government stayed silent. For decades, this event was erased from American history. Not taught in schools, not acknowledged in public. But the story didn't end in the ashes. Despite losing everything, many Greenwood residents stayed and rebuilt. With little to no assistance, they opened new shops, reopened barbershops and restaurants, and reconstructed homes. The community remained strong through sheer will and collective support. Their resilience became a legacy, a quiet resistance passed down through generations. Today, descendants of survivors are still fighting for justice. Some call for reparations. Others fight for public acknowledgement. All want the truth to be remembered. Because Black Wall Street wasn't just destroyed, it was intentionally buried. But now, the world is listening. The Tulsa Race Massacre wasn't an isolated incident. It was part of a larger pattern of systemic racism, white violence, and silence. Remembering it is more than honoring the past. It's about confronting the present. Support black communities. Educate yourself and others. Demand justice. And never forget Greenwood. This is not just history. It's a call to action.